higher than Bob Ross because we're getting artsy. It's your favorite sports podcast, but we're switching it up today because we got another hot segment of that enTRAPreneur. Like I said, we're getting a little artsy. We paint this visual greatness for you, this visual dope, and we're back with another hot segment. What's good, everybody?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all
Good
feeling?
evening, everyone.
Hey. To this day, it doesn't amaze me how he be coming up with the shit at the top.
Bob, everybody knows Bob Ross.
That don't mean it's not funny that you just
watch that documentary on HBO if you get a chance to.
I don't talk about white men, so
he's acceptable.
Every white man is acceptable to you.
No, I don't know
put
about
white
that.
man enthusiast under his name.
Hey, send free stuff. Hey, Biden, send those checks as well. But enough about that. We got a very, another illustrious guest
That's a
here,
right on.
here with us in the basement. And I'm going to let her introduce herself because she's illustrious. She's a queen, and she's here on Disqualified Opinions, and she's bought visuals. Let people know who you are.
Oh, the dog had touched my hand soon. What's going on, everybody? I am Talesha. I go by T. I go by Leisha. I am a visual artist. I do YouTube. I do all types of resin art. I'm a photographer. I model. I represent brands, and I'm into fitness a little bit. But yeah, that's what I do. So my Instagram is, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is creativity _creativity__.
We'll put below. So.
Yeah, because they're going to have to put that below.
We'll take care.
Just note that there's 2 underscores there. Is that what we're...
Yeah, so it's like...
It's one at the beginning.
It's one at the beginning and it's 2 at the end.
Right,
but
right.
when you spell creativity, it's 2 E's and not a Y.
I figured that's where you were going with that.
Yeah. And my other Instagram is Sip Some Tea with 2 E's and not a E and an A. __.
Oh, we are underscore fat here.
Instagram will make you do that. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Everybody got the same name. You like, damn, period, underscore.
Just username already exists.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. So I had to put all them underscores.
All right, so tell us about some of what you have here. How'd you get started, and how you plan on getting this out to the people?
All right, so how did I get started? I got started because I'm a photographer first. Mm-hmm. So I've been into art my entire life. Like in school, I took every art class 100 times and all that. So, but I'm a photographer first. So I don't have any of my photography on me because I got rid of all my prints pretty much. But I do have this. So I entered in this contest for like Patterson Park or whatever back in like 2017 before they came out with this calendar. And my picture was actually printed right here in the calendar. So this is one of my like...
Oh, it's a good month too. It's a
really
good month, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good month. You know?
It's cool. It's alright. So my picture was printed. One of my pictures was printed in this calendar, and I have a couple like throughout the calendar on different months and stuff like that. So I entered in that contest because, like I said, I'm a photographer first. That's where my passion is. Kind of got a little bit out of it though, so that's when I started dabbling back into art. But I'm also an event host, so before I even got to doing like this stuff like this, I was like still like, you know, doing canvas work, painting and stuff like that. Then I started hosting events because y'all know my friend Nundy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I started hosting events, me, her, and another guy. And what we did was we basically was trying to get other artists out there to different people in the community and stuff like that, and try and make sure they can like brand themselves and meet different people. So we had like 2 successful events, and we was gonna have another one last year, but you know, everybody knows me. Yeah. So then since I couldn't do that last year, I started dabbling in art again. So this is just like resin art. So a lot of this stuff is like, all of this is made out of resin. So this is made out of resin. This is made out of resin. This is an ashtray and a light up. Oh. So I make these like custom. So I was putting whatever people wanted in it. I know like somebody wanted like an Eagles ashtray. I was making like Ravens ashtrays.
Best thing to do for those Eagles ashtrays, baby. Dump those ashes on it, baby. I'm sorry I had to do that. She threw the oop. I had to. I'm sorry to cut you off.
White man team supporter, Dallas Cowboy fan.
I'm not a fan of the
White
Cowboys.
man
I had to
team
throw that in
supporter.
there. Said to throw that in there. She said Eagles. I had to throw, perfect thing to do.
Okay.
I like the Charizard, by the way. I peeped that.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, this is cool.
Don't forget Charmander.
Oh, yeah. It's all three. It's all three, right? Yeah,
With
okay.
some
The whole
respect.
evolution.
Definitely.
But yeah, I was making like ashtrays and like switchblade covers. So I was like taking in like putting alcohol ink and like blowing it across. So this is made out of alcohol ink. As far as this, and that, and this, and I was just like blowing it over, and then I would top coat it with resin and stuff like that. So this is like a incense holder. So I was making like incense holders, and the clock the same way. So this is a fully functional clock that also lights up in the dark. So it glows in the dark and stuff like that.
It's actually really nice.
So
Yeah, it is.
I just made a Lakers one too, and it got like a lot of Lakers.
How much?
He has Lakers in almost everything. So
Yeah, I
might
was
have
gonna
a-
bring it too. That's
Don't
what's
tempt me
funny.
with a good time.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it. Then I was like, nah,
So
I'm
how
gonna leave
much
that one in the
is
house.
this said Lakers piece here?
Yeah, that clock is
Making
nice.
DC mad. Like we could have talked about this after we recorded. You had to shoot that on the show.
Yeah, man.
Now
No,
try to
that
get into a
Lakers piece
bit
is
of it.
nice. So
We'll talk after this.
yeah, it like light up in the dark and stuff like that. So
Say no more,
and it
I'm
got, like,
already
different.
That's what we do here.
You already know where he putting it at.
Supporting black business on our own show. This is what we do here,
You
all
already
right?
know where he putting it at.
But
You about to be in the dark looking at the clock like.
If I was high, maybe, but I don't smoke. So.
But yeah, so I do like this is like some of my favorite stuff to do because it's like mixing with colors and stuff like that. I like playing with colors. So that's why I do this. This is just like a piece of like wood, and I took and put some actual sand in it and some real seashells and some kind of like switched it up so it looked like water and stuff like that, and then I put some actual glass around it. So
How'd you learn to draw? Did you just wake up one day and you... Because I cannot draw to save my life. I can do a lot of things.
I'm
but
That's why
cannot
I was
draw.
going with it. Like even art, period. Like I don't have the
The gift.
And
that
I
side of my
appreciate
brain
people
does
who can
not-
do that because I know it's not easy.
literally.
So like, all right, so like this for instance, this is something that I like collabed with one of my other artist friends, and it was just basically I got it on a sweatshirt. So it's like a visual thing. Like I can't draw from my head, so I just took like a picture of a teddy bear, and I was like, all right, let me draw this teddy bear, and then from this teddy bear, what do I want this teddy bear to look like? I want to look like he got stuff wrong with him, like. So I was like, all right, well let's take his cotton out and let's put something dripping from his face. Oh, let's make it look like half of a computer. And I kind of just like did it like that but I can't draw from my head. So like
You have to see something.
Yeah, I have to see something. So I can see this room and I can draw the entire room. Then I can add extra stuff in on it and stuff like that. But if you just tell me, hey, I want you to do this, and I'm sitting here, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I need to see in order to.
I feel like that looks like it could have been a Kanye West album cover in like 09.
That's Kanye right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I got this sort of sweatshirt. This is pretty cool for real. So I like it.
At what age did you start with art? Was it high school or was
No.
it before high school?
It was before high school. I think I was in I started school in 4th grade, like actual school. So I think it might have been it might have been like the 4th grade when I actually started going to actual school because I was homeschooled prior. So when I actually got into an art class and I seen like how an actual art class and stuff look, I was like, oh shit, like we was in that bitch making coasters and everything. Like I got like a Powerpuff Girls coaster I made from back in like 4th grade, 5th grade, and stuff like that. So it's just like, yeah, I was just like, cool, like I like it. So when I got to high school, when I got to Western, when we got to pick our classes and stuff like that, every
Shout out to
year.
high school. Go ahead.
Gang. But when I got to Western and we was able to like pick our classes and stuff like that, every year I would take a whole bunch of art classes that I really didn't need to take just because I wanted to sit in the art class and do whatever it was. So, but I don't want to just make art. I want to help other artists. So that's why I was like hosting art shows and stuff like that. I only dibbled in this just to dibble in it, you feel me? Because when I get up there, whoever get what they got what they got, you feel me? And it's gonna be like worth a lot of money, and I'm sorry I'm not making no more. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna dibble in it, get my art out there a little bit, but my main goal is to host art shows for other artists and get other artists out there because like our events they were like hitting. I don't know if
I'm
y'all-
aware of. I'm cool with Nundy, so I'm aware of.
yeah, like they was really like hitting, and like it was like a cool little platform for other artists that's not as known in Baltimore to just like network with different people. I think like Coffin that does like the yo-yoing, he was like they were trying to book him for like birthday parties and stuff like that, and it was just like a good like representation of the art that was here in Baltimore City, that the artists that you really don't know. So, and then all my artists, like, they connected with each other, so they still keep in contact with each other and they help each other out and stuff like that from that point on. So my main goal is just to help other artists and get other artists out there, up there and stuff like that. So that's what I do with the art.
See, she got her own arttrapreneur. We got enTRAPreneur, arttrapreneur. She's doing the same thing. Because that's kind of like why we started this segment that we do. Just kind of being able to give people the ability to just be able to speak about what they do, what they love, and why they like to do it.
Yeah.
What got them interested in it. And, I mean, it's nothing like knowing somebody else. And in today's day and age, if you can put something online, it's online forever. And it allows just people who probably would never even know you just be able to recognize you and or collaborate with you, like you said, on a different level.
Go buy your stuff.
That too.
So what is like the long-term plan for you as an artist and as somebody that wants to help other artists?
The long-term plan for me right now, well, once the world opens completely and I can do what I want to do, I want to, my long-term goal is to be able to get my own, like, spot, like, my own spot somewhere, maybe in, like, downtown or the downtownish area, like Cathedral or something like that. And I can do, like, different stuff in there. Because, like I said, I kind of model, too. So, I model for different brands and stuff like that.
So it just be like a multi-studio.
Yeah, like a multi-studio type of thing,
yeah.
whereas though I can host my own art shows, so I don't have to put the money into another spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more money that I can keep in order, like, to build off of. Because whatever we was putting into the art shows, we didn't put it in our pocket. We put it right back into the next show. So that's how we got a chance to build money. And the next show, we made more money, and we was just putting it into the next show. Like, right. Yeah. So if I was able to get my own spot, my bad. If I was able to get my own spot, then that would take away the money that we get from the show. We could put it into keeping the spot up, because it would be something that I would want to do on a daily basis. Like, I wouldn't say once a week, but maybe like once every 2 weeks or once a month, host like an art show or something like that for artists, like a pop-up shop and things like that. So actually, I would do it like a once a week type of thing if I had my own spot. You feel me? Because, you know, like, we was charging artists maybe like $20, and that was just to ensure like you're coming, you're not gonna bluff at the last minute. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because when people put money into stuff, that makes them want to actually follow through with it. Yeah. So if you don't put money into it last minute, you got people bluffing last minute. You feel me? So that little $20 that every artist, we had like 10, 12 artists. That little $20 that every artist gave us, it went a long way. You feel me? So yeah, that's my main goal. Is like, with the art, get my stuff, like, put it on the walls and stuff. But, like, I like making art. I like making art for myself. Like, I'm not going to say I don't like making it for other people, because, like, the ashtrays, they're fun. Like, I like making those. But, like, as far as, like, hey, I need you to do a huge commission piece and draw these people and stuff like that, I'm not really with that. I can refer you to somebody. Like, I know different people, different artists that do different things. Like, I can refer you to this person that knows how to do like live portraits, or this person that knows how to make somebody into a cartoon character and stuff like that, which is another reason why I want to get into more so getting artists out there, because I can refer you to a lot of different things, a lot of different people for a lot of different things, for real. So that's my main long-term goal with the art, is like just to get closer to getting my own little spot and pushing to get more people out there versus just myself, because I mean, we all gotta win in artist community. That's like it's like starving artists. Artists starve. You feel me? So
normally until they die.
That's a passion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
artists starve. So if I can help other artists get out there, because I already know I'm gonna be good. So if I can help other artists get out there that like full time just want to just like do this, like that's all they want to do, then yeah, I know it can help them go a long ways, for real. Because this is just not just what I want to do. But yeah, this is part of what I want to do.
Are you completely self-taught? I know you said that you kind of dabbled into it a lot when you got into school. But are you completely self-taught with most of these things?
So like, I went to college. And when I went to college, I changed my major like 100 times. So I did like multimedia track. So I dabbled and went back to photography when I went into college. I went right back into photography. And they showed me how to work on a film and stuff like that, develop my own film and everything. And then they started teaching us how to like draw live people and stuff like that. So I mean, I kind of got a little bit of that, but I don't like drawing people. So it's like some of what I learned in college is like a little pointless, because I'm not too fond of drawing people. But like, so like this stuff like this, what I did was I just watched one YouTube video, like see how like somebody like, you know, did this, made this effect. And I'm like, all right, I watched the video, I see how it works. So from this point, I'm just use my blow dryer and see what I can do with it. Because that's, you know, that's the only real way you can like do this. Like, all right, I see somebody that made something similar. It didn't look just like this. It didn't have the layout or anything. But I seen this inside design and I was like, all right, I want to make something that look like that. But let me try with something smaller so I don't fuck up something this big.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with that. But I actually had something like this big, like this, but I sold it to somebody. It was like a big, huge tray that just had like sand at the bottom and stuff like that, but I sold it. So that's the smaller version I have left. So I'm pretty much self-taught with a lot of the stuff that I do. I look up videos and or I just sketch it out until I figure it out. Like, so yeah.
So what advice would you give any artist that is up and coming or may not know exactly how they want to put out art, but just know that they have a passion for it?
With any artist that is up and coming, I would say network. Like network. That's all you can do is network.
That's
like
underrated.
I've been networking with so many different people and trying to just like go to like pop-up shops. Like all summer last year I was at like pop-up shops. Like I had ones that I did like weekly. Every week I was at a pop-up shop doing something. Or every other week I was at a different pop-up shop networking with different people, talking to different people and stuff like that, because you never know who you can actually meet. So that's how I spent my summer, like just networking with different people, because that's the easiest way to get your art out there. And I mean, you know, it get warm outside, you get a little permit, you feel me, you go downtown on a nice little spot or go to like a nice little space that got like a high traffic, set your stuff outside with your little permit, people walk past, people see your art, you feel me? So that's another way that you can get yourself out there for real. And yeah, just network, talk to people. Like, you don't like social media, learn how to use it, because it will help you, you feel me?
Very long way.
A very long way.
So I know most artists have a muse. Would you say that you have one? If so, what was it or anything like that?
You said a muse?
Yeah. Something that just inspired them.
I had muses with my photography more so than like this. Because
Okay.
like I would look at like different photographies, because like photographers and like with the pictures they take and stuff like that, because pictures, they tell a story, you feel me? Or you can just like take a picture. So I would like I was taking like, I don't know if you even seen the pictures of Nundy when she had the face paint on and
I
the
believe so.
yeah, she had like face paint on and stuff like that, and she had a dress on, and a guy coughing. He had, I can pull it up. And the guy coughing, he had like dressed up face mask on. It was like Dawn of the Dead, like Cinco de Mayo type of vibes. That's the type of vibe that you got from it. So it's like with photography, I just like, it's a story behind every photo shoot is a story. Like I was taking another picture. Nundy was my real like a main muse for my photography, like over the past like year that I had met her. I had another picture. She was like, she's in the woods with face paint on. Yeah. So, yeah, Cinco de Mayo vibes. So,
Send it so I can put it up.
Dawn of the Dead type of thing. But I just look at other artists' work and I just see what they do, and I'm just like, oh, I can make a story out of something that I got. Like even with my modeling, like I think like my old prom dresses. Like one of the first photo shoots that I did, I was in my old senior prom dress, and we were in the woods. You feel me? And it was just like a runaway prom type of thing, like in the woods, like, you feel me? So like every picture or every picture that I took, a picture that I was involved in, kind of like had a story behind it. I don't think I really had anybody that I actually would watch that I'm like, I want to be just like you
that's what I
or
was about to
anything like
ask.
that. Like, I don't think I really had that. Like, I would just see like different pictures on like Instagram that would just like inspire me, but I never really followed one particular person that I wanted to
So I
be.
know you said you do photography as well as model, as well as paint. So is there like a particular, I don't want to say celebrity, but a person per se that you admire?
Particular. If I would say it's a particular person that I admire, probably a celebrity, I kind of admire Tiana Taylor because she like the switch up to be real, like with everything,
She's
like
the most multifaceted woman
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
She does do everything.
Everything.
yeah,
So do Chris Brown, but everybody know
Yeah.
about Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor kind of flies under people's radar about like how talented
She's-
she is at.
And she's been
Everything.
doing it
She might be
forever.
more
Like,
talented than Chris Brown.
You stop that blasphemy, sir.
no,
You don't want to say that.
Around,
Like,
like
being able-
well-rounded,
like, yeah, she
I
might be-
have to agree.
I'm not saying that her extremes are
I
as
ain't never seen
extreme.
Tiana Taylor shoot a jump shot. That's all I'm saying about that.
Chris Brown suck at acting. That's all I'm saying.
Stomp to y'all was the best 10 minutes of my life, America.
He
All
was
right?
terrible.
That's not what she said.
Facts.
So I said stomp to y'all. I mean. But yes, we do love Tiana Taylor on the show.
yeah. Tiana Taylor, she's very multi-talented. Like when they redid their house, and I seen that one room that they had in their house,
Yeah,
it's
the
like
black and white room.
Yeah, the black and white room. I'm just like, but she just the way
Even
she
her
switched
album
stuff
covers
up.
is lit.
Yeah,
Like,
the
the
album
last
covers
one,
and
yeah.
everything is lit, and I just feel like I'm just like really multi-talented because I can't focus on one thing.
So I know you also. Well, before I ask that question, I'll ask this one. So do you see like something like artscape or something like that that is intriguing or interesting to you at all?
I was trying to be a part of Artscape, but
COVID.
yeah. So that was one of my a
Hot
goal.
blocking COVID.
Yeah, that was a goal that I had for last year. Was trying to like be in Artscape with my one of my business partners, and COVID happened. We was gonna try and be in Artscape and have an art show like maybe like a week after or something like that. After yeah, so we could get like different artists and stuff like that. So big COVID. So yeah, but I am very intrigued by Artscape. I think Artscape is like
It's pretty dope.
it's really pretty dope. Like
is.
it's
Surprised at how many
definitely
people
dope.
really know about it too. It's actually really big. Bigger than I
Oh
thought.
no,
it
it's
was.
No,
big
it's
enough
a-
for people to know about
it's
it.
a
But I'm saying it's
staple
people
in
that's
the
like
city.
from that's not even from here know about it. It's pretty big. Like it's a
I
big
believe
thing.
you on that.
It's a
But
big
in
thing.
here, it's definitely something that's big. Everybody from
You know,
the
you
city.
just hear about something every
That's
year. You just like, oh, it's Artscape, but it's
Niggas
really a
gonna be
big
Nah,
thing.
everybody's going to Artscape at least once that I know of.
Facts.
Like, at least
I hope
once.
so. At least one.
I've been there more than I've been at F1.
I don't even like Ephraim for real, but story for another day.
Yeah.
I know you said you also do YouTube. What is it that you do when it comes to YouTube?
So I am just now getting back into the gist of YouTube. So last year, the year before, this is 2021.
21, so
Okay.
19.
All right, yeah.
It's okay. It's only February. There's some people out there still writing 2020 on their papers. It's
yeah,
okay.
like
I'm one of those.
it'd be like that.
It's me. I'm some people.
I definitely am.
But the end of 2019, I started like trying to get into YouTube and stuff like that. What I basically was doing on there, I think I had like a little video I posted when I painted this Blue's Clues picture, like just painting it on the whole time on YouTube, time lapse and stuff like that. Yeah. But I was doing like random stuff. Like I was going to restaurants, doing like reviews on a restaurant. Like I had a video I recorded in a restaurant, and the guy's like, waiter was all into it. Like he all in the camera and all that stuff like that. Hi to her 2-3 viewers and all that stuff like that. Like he was into it. Like, and I was like, well, he was like, well, I'm gonna be famous. Like it was funny.
How about that,
But-
buddy?
But I'm in the process of like rebranding my YouTube, so I took all those videos off of there. I hit them all.
You archived it.
Yeah, I hit them all,
It's nice to have the old ones.
yeah. So I archived it, and I just started like getting back into it again this year. So far, I released like a video like top 10 African American movies that I think are cool, and like I did my hair, so I was like doing my hair on there, trying to show how I do my hair.
People that know you.
Yeah, because I do my hair and stuff a lot, so people be like, "Oh, where you get your hair done?" I'm like, "I did it," and he'd be like, "Oh, you could do my hair," and I'm like, "I'm not a hairdresser," but you feel me? If you want to watch this video, I can show you.
On pause quick.
Yeah, like, if you want to watch this video, it'll show you how I did my hair. You feel me? And it could probably help you out. You feel me? So just like different random videos. Like I want to put up some more art videos and things like that. Probably try and teach people how to do some of this stuff that I do, things like that. But I just now getting back started into that. So we gonna see where it takes me. So
That's
yeah.
what's up.
My last question that I have, I don't know if it's something that you want to touch on, because in the beginning you said just a little bit, but
Just a
you also
little bit.
said you do fitness.
Yeah.
So what is it that you do in fitness? Is this, because I thought that was going to segue me from the YouTube, but it didn't. So then I just had to ask it outright. I thought that's what you was going to say you was doing on YouTube.
No. So with the fitness, after I had my daughter in like 2018, like before I had my daughter and stuff like
You
that.
could have shouted her out. She might be watching.
Oh no, she ain't watching.
Happy birthday.
I was about to say her birthday actually is coming up though.
Oh.
Her birthday's next
That's
Saturday.
what we do here. Disqualified.
live everything.
But her birthday is coming up. It's on the 13th of February. But
Well, happy birthday.
yeah. But before I had my daughter, I was like in the gym and stuff like that a lot. But it was like after I had her, the way I had like snapped back, I guess it kind of just like it like influenced a lot of women. Like a lot of women like, oh, I need help. Like, can you help me with this or stuff like that? So I was like, all right, you know, I might try and get into it. I actually like fitness. I like going to the gym and stuff like that. It's fun for me. So I was just like, maybe I can help people that way. Because my main thing is just, I just want to help people be able
Yeah,
to.
you can monetize a lot of the things you're doing.
Yeah.
For
So
real.
my thing
The
was like,
ultimate entrepreneur. That's what this sounds like to me.
yeah, I wanted to be able to help people. So like I know like I came a long ways, you feel me, from having a baby to 3 years later. So I'm just like, there's women out here that really need help and stuff like that. Or
Great
people
market.
that really
Yeah, absolutely.
Great
Absolutely.
people that actually really need help on what to eat and, you know, what the things to do. Because it's not just going to the gym. It's how you eat and stuff like that, what you do in your daily life and things like that.
So let me ask you this: when I didn't mean to cut you off, because this kind of segmented into. I know postpartum is like such a big thing. After you had a baby, did you ever experience that?
Yeah, I had everything was rough for me. It was rough. So
Do you think the exercise helped with it?
I think the exercise helped with it. It helped take my mind off of a lot of the back behind shit that I was going through. So
Do some sit-ups, ladies.
yeah, that actually helped. Like I was taking my the summer that I had my daughter, I was outside a lot, running around Montebello and things like that, just trying to do workouts, and I feel like I was so like just constricted to just being a mother. You feel me? Because you know you have a kid, you get lost in just being a mother, and it just turns into
You try to find your own identity.
yeah. So I guess that's what I was doing with the fitness, was trying to find myself again from having a kid and stuff like that. So yeah, that's cool. But I'm not certified yet, so that's why I was like I dabble in it a little bit because I'm not certified to do anything. So I'm not doing anything. You feel me? But I am in the process of trying to get certified, and with that, I even want to I want to do so much. It's crazy, because I want to host a Zumba class. I want to get certified in personal training and do Zumba and stuff like that. Cause not like white people Zumba, but like
Some hood.
hip hop Zumba. Cause I go to a Zumba
Trap
instructor.
Zumba.
Yeah, I
Trap
go to
Zumba sound lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's trademarked or not, but
I
we got
might-
intellectual property.
I
saying
might
it.
pop up, you know?
Yeah, like that trap Zumba type of stuff is real. Like I go to a Zumba now, and she does like hip hop. Like what she do is hip hop. So it's like this day and age music and stuff like
That's
that.
where
So
you
it be
burn
lit.
them
Like
calories,
it
Shit,
would be
yeah, you listen to the
lit.
music from today's artists, you'll be losing hell away.
Yeah,
While
it'd be
this
lit.
TikTok star is so skinny, I don't see people on TikTok. I don't even really consider it dancers no more.
No, they just using their hands, bro. They don't dance
That's
with
how
their
you know
legs
you
no
getting
more,
old
bro.
when you
They
like,
be air
I'm
traffic controllers on the dance moves.
Say that.
They don't use their legs no more to dance, bro. It's just all this. You don't see no more. Ain't no crazy legs no more, bro.
Did you make the necklace that you have on?
I didn't, and I actually make necklaces too. I forgot to bring them. I had a whole pile of them, but I had like crystal necklaces that I like put resin, like little, what's it? You know, like your little plaque or whatever. I think I'm saying it wrong. You know, like.
You talking about the chain?
Yeah, like a little chain thing. Like, you know how you have like a picture or something?
Oh,
you can put in
the
it.
little
So, like,
locket.
Yeah. So like something like flat like that, for instance. And I put a crystal on it and put resin over top of it and stuff like that. So that's how I was making like necklaces and stuff like that. Like I was making a whole bunch of stuff.
I see. Well, we
So
see.
Yeah, it's a whole light cover right here.
yeah, that switchblade cover, they sold like people actually really like those. You feel
Makes
me?
sense. It definitely adds a little bit of uniqueness and decor to your home.
Yeah, especially the
Spice it up a little.
Upstairs.
Somebody come upstairs.
Match
Where you
the
get
whole
this?
upstairs
Don't worry about
situation you
that.
got going on. She
Yeah.
looked at it when she came in and she liked it. You know,
Appreciate it.
Oh, that picture, yeah, that
Appreciate
picture
it.
is nice. That's a nice picture. But
Anybody else got any questions?
What would you just give advice to any young artists coming up?
I asked that.
Yes,
Oh, you did?
I did.
that's okay. You
Oh.
are too.
I'm not, but I mean, you know, I am not, but you know, I just had to make sure.
well, I'll say with anything that you do in entrepreneurship, networking is key. Like it's just networking because networking will take you a very long way.
That's key to anything.
Yeah, that's
Anything,
life.
yeah, that's life. That's
Sometimes
life.
it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's
It's
who
a
you
fact.
know.
It's
Like
always who you know.
it's always who you
It's
know.
90-10. Sometimes that 90 can only get you so far.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to have.
Once you get there, that 10 matter a little bit.
I mean, I'm just saying as far as getting you there.
Oh yeah, that's all 100 for real.
you skip the
It's all
line
100
if
for
you
real.
know whoever.
But yeah, that's pretty much, you gotta just network. Get yourself out there. Don't be scared to advocate for yourself. If you don't like talking, learn how to talk.
All
Like
your
take
business,
some
man.
communication classes. Learn how to be able to speak and talk in front of people and stuff like that. Like I used to work at Amazon and I was an ambassador. So they had like a peak season, and then before that I was like
Nervous and
I ain't really
talking
too
to
like
people.
yeah, like I used to like speak on stage like for like a little play or whatever in school, but like that was like we had to manage like 50 people. We had to teach how to do like certain exercises and talk to them on the mic and have them hear us and stuff like that, and training people at night and stuff like that overnight. So I guess doing that kind of like opened me up to like being like, all right, so like if I need to talk to you about something, like, hey, I'm gonna just try and network and get myself out there and stuff like that. So it's networking and learning how to talk. Like
What's crazy is just me working. I found that being more vocal actually, like even if you're scared, people kind of gravitate towards you for whatever reason.
There's probably some science behind that.
Yeah, it's like
I think that it's an expression of confidence when you're comfortable speaking in a room full of people, or if you don't seem nervous in a crowded space.
right.
I think people kind of can sense that and pick
Yeah.
up on it.
Yeah.
definitely makes a difference.
Yeah. So like when I was like hosting my art shows, I was the one talking on the mic. Like I'm the one that had to stand up and talk and make sense, introducing all of my artists and having a schedule laid out and abiding by the schedule and making sure everything was cool and everybody had to hear me. And I'm just like, I don't know if I could do this for her beforehand, but like as I started doing it, I'm like, oh, this shit is
It's
fun.
easy,
Like
yeah.
this is easy. Like, excuse me, y'all hear me? Hello, is y'all listening? Like I was able to just like do it and flow with it, and it was just like nothing. Like, so I don't know. Like
No, trust me, I understand. You're the only person that's ever come on the show and not been scared of the fact that you're being recorded.
I mean, like I record myself on YouTube and stuff like that. So I mean, it doesn't really frighten me. So I'm used to it at this point.
If they want to support you, aka
Hold on,
buy your
hold on,
stuff.
One last question.
Go
One
ahead,
last
go ahead,
question.
go ahead.
Are there any artists that you've met in the last couple years that I don't want to say inspired you, but that like you looked at them and you're just like, you're dope. Like any, because you said right now you're doing a lot
That
of
you
stuff
admire,
in Baltimore.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like that you
Yes.
that you sing.
Yes. It is. I do modeling, and I don't know if anybody is familiar with Rashad Wolf.
I'm holding the name, so I'm not.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Wolf, his photography, when I first seen it on Instagram, it was dope. Like I thought it was amazing. There's another artist that is a videographer, Maggie. She does a lot of like videos for like a lot of the rappers and stuff like that in Baltimore. And it's like all of her, like I would sit on Insta when she did her artist appreciation, I'll go and I'll look at it, and then from that I'll be scrolling and scrolling, because every video shoot that she does tell a different story. You feel me? And with seeing like her stuff, I was able to actually just like meet her for the first time like yesterday. So that's why I just brought that up, because I actually met her for the first time yesterday. I didn't know I was gonna meet her because I networked. I got on Facebook, and I know you guys may be familiar with Black Boy Apparel.
Moody.
Yeah. So I got on Facebook. I seen he needed another girl for a commercial shoot, and I commented it. So that was me getting myself out there. I commented on it, and then I ended up there. So that's how I ended up meeting her and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't like, oh my God, I look at your stuff, but I was just like, you know, I was cool. I was just like, yeah, I think I be watching her stuff, or like I just was like thinking to myself, like, I think I be watching her stuff on Instagram and stuff like that. And once they said her name, I was like, yeah, I be watching her stuff. Her shit's dope. Like, so like just networking and get yourself out there. And it's another artist, like it's like hella artists like that I actually like look at, and I'm just like, your stuff is dope as fuck. Like one day I at least want to be able to come into your presence. Like Raven Paris, she's another dope multimedia.
That name sound familiar.
Yeah, she's another dope like multimedia person, and I actually bought her.
About to have fried dog tonight.
We are
It's
not
that-
Chinese.
It's like, wow. Let's go ahead and edit that out. It's that dog next door that gets her every time.
But yeah, like Raven Paris, and I actually just bought her her book called The Game Changer, and it's like a social media, like it shows you how to run a business and how to like run a business, how to monitor your business, and how like to write a business plan and stuff like that. She made a mistake and sent me a free book, and it gave me the opportunity to raffle off her book for free to somebody else. So I got the opportunity to do that. I thought that was pretty cool because yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So she gave me permission, of course, to raffle her book off to somebody else. She actually suggested it. So I thought that was cool, just being able to work with people that are just a little bit more, well, a lot bit known.
A lot more, no, a lot.
We're not politically correct
Yeah,
on the show.
you know.
You sat next to this man. You hear the things that
opinions.
comes out of his mouth. We're not politically correct.
Qualified opinions.
I thought it was cool to be able to have the opportunity to kind of sort of work with people that's more known in the Baltimore area. I thought that was pretty cool. Even if it was something as small as just like raffling off the person's book, or
Man, if I could
just-
shake Jay-Z's hand, that'd be the happiest day of my life.
yeah, so like
I'm gonna be smiling whole
What's up, Sean Carter?
Oh,
I'm calling by his real name. At that point, I mean, this
You'll
person
probably stop you like, we not doing it.
just call me Sean. All right, you know.
But yeah, there's just a couple of artists that inspire me. I get inspired by a lot of the rappers here who make sense. That actually
I'm sorry.
tells-
I shouldn't have laughed at that. I apologize.
what rappers from here do you listen to? Name one.
Not name 3 of your favorite songs.
No, I wasn't
You
gonna.
petty, yo.
I wasn't going to name
No,
her.
I think people need to tell their friends when they can't rap, and that's why I laughed hard.
I think so too. I think so too.
Tell
I
your
think
friend when
so
they
too.
can't rap.
I think so too.
That's
I
why I
really
was
do.
asking who you listen to. Cause
I like Davo music. President Davo.
Oh yeah, he fun.
Davo.
Oh, Dave.
President
Yeah,
Davo.
he went to
Am I
Poly
saying
too.
that wrong?
Yeah, it's President Davo. He went to
Davo.
Poly.
President Davo. I like his music. His music's pretty cool. It tells he got stories in his music.
I'm from the hood, so I'm rolling with tech. You feel me?
I thought she
Tech
was
was
gonna say
cool.
Quran. You petty.
Oh nah, I know. Cause wow,
It always gets crazy
right?
when we
Yo,
mention
y'all
things
can't never
related.
have a regular episode, bro.
You know, we couldn't have just went the YBS route. We had to just go.
That's what I mean. She started off with Poly, so I thought she was gonna name another Poly person.
All right. Well,
Not ignorant. That's what y'all know.
you be the one saying
He
it.
said it.
I just said I thought she was gonna say him when she. What? I don't listen to her songs. I can't really.
See, and they talk about me. I just be chilling. You know?
I just said I
I'm just the
don't
host.
listen-
I'm just the host. You know, I'm just the host.
Man,
I'm just
you
the
listen to what you listen to. Everybody listen to different stuff.
host. I agree.
See, now y'all got me feeling like I'm on a ledge and I gotta walk myself back. But I thought what I said.
How can they support what you got going on with your art? Spend money, support this black business you got.
So, you can support my art by following me on Instagram and buying something. I mean, if you want to make a donation, you can make a donation. I take donations. I take all types of money. You feel me? I take like, I was trying to figure out what I was going to say.
Free supplies.
Yeah, I take free supplies. I take supplies. I take money supplies, old stuff, cause like, yeah.
Turn
Have you ever went to like
Turn it into
Goodwill and
something.
found something and you was like, oh, I'm gonna make this something crazy?
Yes, I have.
A lot of
Yes.
artists do that.
Yes. So like old stuff, whatever.
My bad.
Not too much old stuff though, because like my house is full of like a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. Check out my work. Like I said, I try and represent different brands. Like, so I mean, if you got like clothing or something like that, I'll do that. I do that too. So that's also pretty cool. Yeah, I like collabs. I like collabing with different photographers. I always collab with photographers. I don't collab with other artists when it comes down to doing artwork. But, I mean, if you got a good idea, I can do that too. So, just follow me on Instagram and keep up with whatever I'm doing because I be doing a lot of stuff. A lot of shit.
You heard her. Follow her, like, share, subscribe here
Oh,
and to
yeah.
her as well. We're gonna drop all her links
Yes.
below, and yeah, we're gonna keep it going. If you want to be on the show, like I said, disqualifiedopinions@gmail.com, right? And all that good stuff. All social media platforms. Appreciate you. And until next time, we gone.